All right. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Blaugrana Planet. And today, guys, breaking news because Barça, Joan Laporta has decided to break the current agreement with Nike, guys. Incredible news, guys. We were thinking and we were hearing a lot of rumors about a possible change in the kit sponsor for Football Club Barcelona, but now it is official. Barcelona has broken the agreement. An agreement that has been signed since 2016, and it was a 10-year agreement. Well, is now broken. Of course, there were 2 more years of agreement, but right now it is very uncertain of what the future would be for the sponsor in the kit of Football Club Barcelona. This is immense, guys, because it's a big change. We have been with Nike for more than 20 years, and of course it can be an important change for good or for bad. I think we're gonna talk all about it today in this video, but of course make sure you subscribe to keep supporting the channel. It's a pleasure to have you, all of you guys, on board. So today, Joan Laporta announced in a podcast, in actually Barca's new TV called Barça One, Joan Laporta announced that the deal with Nike is officially broken, guys, and it's it's been a lot of years that we have been being underpaid by Nike because we have a current deal with them, and we had it for the past 8 years. With a deal that we were getting paid 100 million euros, 105 million euros to be exact, and with a possible bonus of 50 million euros. So a total, if we were reaching all the bonuses, which I assume it would possibly be winning the Champions League, winning titles, etc., we would be able to pocket from Nike, from being our sponsor, up to 155 million euros. But certainly the market is offering way more, and Joan Laporta, now in a situation of a financial crisis for the club, has decided to press on Nike. This is exactly what he said. We told Nike that based on the violations that were clear to us, we terminated the contract with them. They had 45 days to compensate us, and they did not do that. So, and we informed them on the termination of the contract. They responded to this with precautionary measures that we responded to, and now we see the solution to these measures, guys. The situation is that Barcelona and Nike have taken the breaking of the agreement to court, guys, and of course you guys know, and if you don't know, I'll tell you now. Mr. Joan Laporta is a lawyer himself, and he of course knows very well how to defend Football Club Barcelona. We're in good hands, guys. We're in good hands, and I'm not worried about it. Certainly Nike has broken a few rules, and they have probably broken a few rules in the past before. Laporta continued, guys, saying Nike have improved their offer, but it's still way below what the market can pay. Barça is the club that sells the most jerseys in the world, and we should have the best contract in the market. It's our responsibility as board members to guarantee that. Of course, guys, Laporta and the board of directors, as representatives of the club members who own Football Club Barcelona, unlike other clubs who are owned by big corporations or by big rich people, the board of directors and the president himself, who's the leader of the board of directors, has the objective and has not only the right, but he needs to protect the rights of the members, of the club members. If we look at the market, and this is what I wanted to show you that I skipped just a second, if we look at the market, Barcelona is actually selling the most shirts year per year. We sold a worth 179 million euro worth of kits last year. That's over Real Madrid, guys. So more than 20 millions over Real Madrid, who's in second. And of course, we're only getting paid 105 million euros per year. We're actually on a deficit, of course. It is true that BLM, Barça Licensing and Merchandise Company of Football Club Barcelona, has been managing part of these sales, so we have been getting a cut of this, but of course at the expense of us having to operate everything. So there's certainly a problem there, but Barcelona could do way better because we're getting underpaid. The market For example, I think that Real Madrid is getting 200 million euro per year for their kit sponsor. We're getting half of it. This is terrible. It's really terrible. Laporta continues saying, in businesses with new technologies like Barça Studios, we need partners to help us. Barça Studios, if you guys don't know, is the audiovisual company of Football Club Barcelona, where now they have the TV and they have several other services. But not in this, and he is of course mentioning the kits, the selling of the kits. BLM, Barça Licensing and Merchandise, is lucky to know the market. We know what one can pay for the Barça shirt, the efforts that Nike is making to stay, and finally, the way of creating clothing and distributing it ourselves, which is not a utopia. Guys, Joan Laporta is making it very clear here. Barcelona knows the ways in order to create their own brand and sell their own kits without having any sponsors such as Nike, such as Puma, such as Adidas. You call it, guys. Barça wants to be independent. And it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Of course, you're taking a risk because partnering with a big brand like Nike, it gives you some sort of security. But at this point, guys, Barcelona needs to take risks, and this in fact is a risk that I think it has way more possibilities of becoming a good choice, because eventually we can create a very strong sport clothing brand, and I see it, guys. I really see it. So we will see what the situation with Nike will hold, because of course right now, even though the contract with Nike is broken, Nike is trying to recuperate the deal and to re-sign a new deal. But what is for sure is that 105 million euro per season is now finito. It will have to be a new deal if we continue with Nike. And there was an interview today, it was yesterday, with El Mundo Deportivo to Joan Laporta, and they were asking, the journalists were asking, well, I think it's easier to stay with Nike, no? And he said, but the easiest choice is not the best choice. That's Laporta's answer. And this is exactly what I mean by creating your own brand, or of course, changing to other brands such as Puma, which is the rumor, and here there's a little kit. Of course, it's a design, it's not official design. And I want you guys to let me know in the comments, who would you prefer? If you had to choose between staying with Nike, of course, signing a new deal, but Nike is improving their offer, as Laporta said, but it's not reaching to the market value. Therefore, it seems that Nike wants to keep underpaying. You want to stay with Nike? You want to go with our own brand, our own Barça brand, and not be linked to any other brand, which of course it's revolutionary and it's taking a risk, but of course it can be a high reward decision. Or you prefer going with Puma, which is a clothing brand very well known, which has a lot of teams in football, in Europe, in America, in Asia, in the Middle East. Puma is very strong, and of course they're paying market conditions, but you wouldn't have, I'd say, the long-term high possibility of gaining more money if you have your own brand. But of course, you don't take any risks because you're partnering with a big company, even though Laporta said, even the biggest companies can go bankrupt. But anyways, guys, let me know in the comments down below. You prefer Nike, you prefer Puma, you prefer Barca's own brand, or who knows? I don't know, maybe you want to go with Kelme or with Hamel. I don't know, let me know. Or maybe with Adidas, I'm seeing in the comments some of, if you want Adidas. But what I certainly think is that Barça is doing well on trying to renegotiate these kind of deals. Laporta is doing well pressuring Nike, because we're certainly being underpaid. And Barça is a big brand. Maybe not as big as Nike, but man, we are there. Barcelona has more than 400 million fans around the world, and we deserve better than this. And now, with the new stadium that we're gonna have, possibly the best stadium in the world, looking at Real Madrid Stadium, it looks like a can of tuna, my friends. Real Madrid Stadium looks like a can of tuna. If we look at our own stadium, it's fucking amazing, guys. It's really amazing. And of course, our club it has always been amazing. And you know what? We've been fighting against everyone. to build our own brand, you know. It hasn't been easy. It hasn't been easy because we're not the team of any government. We're not the team of any king. We're not the team of any referees, you know. And we had to build our empire by ourselves. And thanks to every single fan around the world, and of course the socios who are part and are the club. So guys, let me know in the comments down below what you guys would think. Of course, subscribe to the channel, smash like button if you'd like so. I'm looking forward to what you guys have to say. I'm intrigued. In fact, I think I would go for my own brand because it's kind of interesting. It's new, you know, partnering with Puma, of course, different kind of kits, but I'm a little tired with Nike. And probably one of your questions will also be, is it gonna be for next season? Apparently, yes, guys. Apparently the deal with Nike is now broken. It's completely broken, and next year it could be a new kit sponsor. Therefore, let me know in the comments down below what you think. And now, and as I always say, Visca el Barça, Visca Catalunya, and see you in the next video.